Probably I have to refer to last season, what gives me the best feeling, and I have to refer to the history of this club, how much impact Anfield can make for a performance. We were outplayed here last season, which led to a 1-0 win from us, which was unbelievable. Paris Saint-Germain was by far the better team today, could have scored more than 2 goals. But the good thing was that the players of Liverpool today showed fighting spirit, kept going. Almost every time when they had the shot, we had a lot of bodies behind the ball or protecting our box, which was necessary because I already said, if you don't track back, if you don't run back, these players, like the ones from City, are able to hurt you a lot. And so yeah, last season at Anfield we played a completely different game. After 10 minutes we could have been already 2-0 up. But we need to have A, a better performance, and B, we definitely need our fans to help us to create an atmosphere where we can rise to a better level than we did today. So we played them with Jeremy Frimpong and with Milos Kerkez. So that was the thought behind it, and in that way I thought we could try to press them really high and aggressive, because Jeremy and Milos are also 2 players. If you press Hakimi and if you press Nuno Mendes, they play and they start to run. No, they don't start to run, by the way. They start to sprint. And actually, it's not even sprinting. It's just a level above sprinting. And you have to cope with that. And usually players like Jeremy and Milos are better equipped for that than out-and-out wingers. But I think we could also see that every time when we tried to press them high and aggressive, those were also the moments where we were completely ripped apart. I think that led to 5 or 6 big chances of them when we tried to be high and aggressive. So tells you how difficult it is to play against this team, and we try to do this in a high press with the players I just told you, and in a low block means that we have probably more defenders on the pitch, more tight, more aggressiveness. And the second part, I think you noticed this probably as well, with bringing Joe in, you add some set-piece quality as well. I think in the last part of the game it was more about surviving for us than there was ever a chance that we could score. Yeah, you never know, because last season we scored 5 minutes before the end. Harvey Elliott when I took Mo off. But I don't think, I think this was a 20-25 minutes where we were only defending. And Mo has so much qualities, but for Mo to be 20-25 minutes defending inside his own box, I think it's better for him to save his energy for a lot of games that are coming up in the upcoming weeks. Yeah, of course that's not the plan. Of course you think you can do better, and when you press them high you can force them to mistakes. But I think the way you describe it is maybe the perfect way to describe it. We were in survival mode for large parts of the game, and but maybe also in the period of the season where we're in survival mode. So to try to say to find ways where we can try to make sure that their qualities are not seen that much, but that's really hard against this team, because last season over here we were in survival mode as well. But as I said, Paris Saint-Germain was the better team, but we didn't give up, and that's why we have a chance now still in this tie, because they kept us alive by not scoring a few open chances. And now we can bring the tie back to Anfield. Not unfortunately, but in between there's still a very important game to be played for us against Fulham.